Welcome to part 5 of the Spongebob creature from the Krusty Krab Let's Play. We are finally on the final part of level 2. And, well, it's not going to be like last part, guys. This level isn't really long. It's one thing, but it's not very long. Which is so much awesome. Which is really a nice relief. Because the majority of this game's levels are pretty much long. But I'm sorry, guys. I can't stress that enough. I can't let it go. It's not my fault that the game was designed this way. Okay, so now we're pretty much in a gauntlet. All you have to do is basically it's basically your simple beat 'em up. I'll just defeat everybody, and then you'll just head on to the next wave. I don't know if you lose if Dread Patrick gets there first, but to my knowledge, it's never happened to me, so I guess you don't. What else? You obviously want to avoid the ones that are falling down. Things are falling down. What I meant to say is, you obviously want to avoid the debris that's falling down. And it's really easy to avoid. Although when it comes to the enemies, I never really defeat one wave without getting hit. And we only have one section like this where we have to avoid the gas. It's basically a bonus round where we need to get the coins. I'm just getting the coins just cause. I know, I'm random at times. Means I get stuff of what I get what I want when I want. No one can tell me what to do. But yeah, this is really nothing special. It's all, once again, it's just a gauntlet. There are 5 floors that you really have to go through. Well, technically there's 4. Or the last one, because after floor 4 it just ends. I really hate it when games do that, by the way. When a level just ends. Also, in this part, I'm actually gonna be cutting out the the times where I'm saving. And yeah, I know it's very inconsistent of me just doing it right now. I really should have done it since part 2. Trust me, guys. I am gonna be doing this once I am gonna be cutting out all 20-second load times once I get to Sonic 06. Don't worry, I will do that. But now, cutscene. Does anyone get Star Wars out of this? Just the hallway? Because that's what I think. When I see that hallway, that red hallway. Oh yeah, by the way, it's only 4 floors. 3 floors, I should say. I can't count. Seriously, don't quote me on that. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when, I don't know, you're kind of lost. You don't know what to say. You lose some intelligence. It's just, yeah, it happens. Now, Starfish Man is defeated. Or is he? Okay, he's defeated. Yeah, alright. So now we're finally moving on to Plankton. And this is where there are 2 things. When it comes to plot and how the design goes, this is where the story starts to become a bit more, how should I say, involved. Like, it doesn't play up until you get to plankton. It's fine. But also, in this stage, this is where things start to go on the weird side. Especially when it comes to lucid. Well, then again, this is how lucid dreaming goes. So plankton just took a crumb and made it into one giant Krabby Patty. I know this is a dream, but for some reason the thing becomes alive. Now, why doesn't he just... Okay, oh yeah, another thing. Why doesn't he just pull the lever back to cancel all the growth process? I don't know, maybe the levers... It's a video game. So now we've grown, finally. It's what Plankton should have done in the show, but I guess he decided not to. Unfortunately, it was the size of a normal human being, of a normal fish. Because, really, the thing's still bigger than him. Okay, so now we're finally heading into the plankton stages. Now, plankton doesn't really have a consistent gameplay factor. This is probably the first of his two gameplay styles. Well, we're still doing platforming, but this is basically one giant auto-scrolling level. We're basically being chased down by this giant Krabby Patty. And the only thing that we have in our defense is the freeze ray, or the speculator, I should say. It's a freeze ray. But yeah, this is the freeze ray is pretty much our only means of defense, since we have to use it to destroy barricades, and we can even use it to freeze the giant Krabby Patty. Yeah, I don't get it either. Well, actually, I do get it. It's just that, well, yeah, you can't freeze. Yeah, you can't actually freeze the Krabby Patty. The thing, yeah, it even says right here. The thing is, it doesn't stay frozen for very long. Like, it stays frozen for some time, but like to the point where you can get away, and yeah, I can just barrel through that. You can you have time to get away, but he can break free of it really quickly, like right there. Also, the way to get sleepy seeds in the plankton stages, as far as his gameplay style goes, we basically had to collect the blueprints and gears. Because the sleepy seeds are actually placed at the very end of the level. If you don't collect all of them, well, you can't really get it. Oh yeah, we can also pop these balloons for extra coins. I'm gonna be doing it anyway, just to, tempt fate. Like right here, I only have like 4 out of 5 gears. I don't know if it depends on one factor. I just know that if you collect all of them, then well, you get the sleepy seed. I almost tempted fate there, but the game was like, no, progression's that way, and just warped me to the right. Also, these jellyfish make these weird, they just make these weird noises. It sounds like it really sounds like if a midget got high or something. I don't know. Hey, at least we're almost at the end of the level. One thing I actually do like about these stages is that they're short. They have a lot of segments, but hey, at least things are interesting for once. Yeah, if I didn't collect all the blueprints and gears, I wouldn't be able to get that sleepy seed. But now we are introduced to these mini games. From time to time, we'll encounter these mini games, games that pretty much are involved with the actual level. Right. So here, the Krabby Patty has fallen asleep, and what we have to do is collect enough doodads for whatever reason, and while he's asleep. However, he will wake up, so you either have to stop dead in your tracks, or you have to move slowly. You can also pretty much jump like I just did there. The thing is, if you do it while he's looking at you, well, obviously he's gonna get you, and you don't want to do that. If you do, then you're an idiot, and you shouldn't be able, and you really shouldn't play this game. I'm sorry if I was blunt. But you shouldn't jump while he's looking at you. I'm sorry. Oh, and also, later on, they'll have these they'll also have these vases that'll drop. That will instantly wake him up. You do not want that vase to fall, but sometimes you'll have to let it fall. And he'll pretty much, well, wake up. Yeah, it's pretty much times like you really can't help it. But yeah, like I said earlier with these mini games, I'm only gonna show one of them, and then after that, I'm just gonna cut those out, which is why this video is only 13 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's laziness. Call it laziness all you want, but that's just how it's gonna be. Not my fault. Alright, now this is where more gameplay elements in this level is actually gonna be. Like, we have these things where you have to mash the square button and just get across the chasm. It's basic. You don't tempt fate. Alright. And for some reason, Karen will just communicate it with you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a video game. I constantly have to remind myself that. But when I say that these levels are short, I really do mean it. We're literally almost at the end of this section right here. Like this level segment. Well, this chapter segment. And yeah, that's how I would put it. These buttons right here, you obviously press on them, something dangerous is gonna happen. And like right here, falling debris will fall. Oh, and that's it. And for some reason he just jumps. What kind of town is this? I don't remember Bikini Bottom looking like this. But that is it for part 5. Hey guys, the next time we meet, we are in part 6. We are going to be continuing on with Plankton. So I'm GameMan5804, and you guys have a great day.